Hello and good Monday evening. It is December 11th, 2023. We're at precisealgorithmtrading.com and let's dive into our market review for the day. So these are our automated trading, the results of our automated trading for the day. Um, this is the Dow futures contract, and we've been in a pullback situation lately. So the trades for the day are here, 1211. Actually, two winners and a loser, so it's really this net result of all of this that's that pullback we were looking at there. So we just need to get that to reverse, and we can get this back up to here. So the Russell, which I keep saying is not ready for prime time yet because I'm trying to get these dips reduced. I ran this thing through about 100,000 scenarios over the weekend, and that's not an exaggeration because that's what the computer can do for you. And this is the best we have so far. I've got to get something to be able to get these dips out of this. So, um, I mean, it's a fine equity curve. This is from 9/11/22 to 12/11/23. So, but I hate those kind of drawdowns. We have them here. They're not as bad. That's the whole thing. That's the whole point. Anyways, that's what I'm working on. The trades for today, there's two of them, and they're both losers. The NASDAQ, same kind of a situation. It's been on a drawdown lately, a little pullback up here. Um, you know, Literally, if you draw a line across here, eventually it breaks higher. I'm going to draw a line across here, and that's what we're looking for, is a break higher. So it happened back here too. So literally, I mean, it's similar to how stocks move, except it's how your net result of your wins and losses look on a chart. And the trades for today there's two of them, and they're both losers. So need to get some winners going, and I think it's actually going to take some volatility coming into this market, which we started to get, but we haven't really seen what we need to see for that to go. That's not to say, I mean, we have low volatility up here when we had some nice winners. We just need to catch the trend the right way. And the good news is the math is there. So let's go to Thinkorswim, and I'm going to go put in SPX. So we're breaking higher on SPX. We were looking for it to hit the 52-week high, and we've done that. Then we looked for it to roll over when we were in this boxed area here, and it didn't. And then it popped higher, and it broke out on Friday, and now it's continuing on Monday. So the upper Bollinger Band's here. That's another kind of target zone. I'm expecting that to get hit. So, and then we'll see what happens after that. The Dow, very similar story. Actually popped up through here, hit the upper Bollinger Band, pulled back for a little bit, and we're still going higher. So that's fine, by the way. I like a bullish market, and I am looking forward to a couple of things on some newer revelations in my personal trading to be able to trade this thing to the downside when it hits. But I'll take this long side as long as it's going to stick here. So the Russell up, hit the Bollinger Band. The 52-week highs are still a ways away. I don't expect those to get hit in this cycle. I think we're going to cycle up here, pull back at some point, and then maybe hit them on the next cycle. But there's a lot of things in the world that could keep that from getting to those 52-week highs as well. So, I mean, next year's the presidential election year. So, there's history and stuff that has to do with all that, and a lot of it's like, predicting, taking what's happened in the past and trying to apply it to the future, which you really can't do, except you can look at the odds like we do here with the monthlies. So anyways, typically the markets will go up into like the year coming into a presidential election, and then the year that the election's happening, you'll either get flat to sideways to down, um, and then all bets are off. You could go back and look at the context, Google it. It's all out there, but we obviously don't trade that way. We trade off of technical patterns and what's happening in the market every day. Here's the transports. They just keep edging higher as well. The NASDAQ, same thing. So now we're hitting this upper 52-week high, and the Bollinger Bands are also right there. When you get complacent and take your eye off the ball here, that's usually when this thing's going to roll the other way. It's really when, or what's really going to happen is the big banks are going to step in and sell this thing. So what did oil do? Let's look at USO. Oil's bouncing a little bit here. And we've bounced above all these trend lines over here. So I literally went ahead and pulled my stop up to the bottom zone here, and that's the lowest pivot on the hourly chart. So if I'm wrong, I'm not going to give back too much. In fact, if this thing, it's right now, we're still looking at that's the pivot. So this thing could still come all the way back up here to the mean, and then we'll see where it goes from there. If it does that, it's going to be a nice trade. So, all right, that's oil, gold, GLD. This is actually a decent buy area right now, at least for me. So, yeah, it's come up here, just one up, one down, two. This doesn't look like a finished third wave yet, so it's pulled up and back. I think the third wave is going to exceed the first wave, or it's supposed to. So buying in this zone right here, and a stop down in this area here is what I did to initiate a trade. That's not a recommendation. So that's what we got for gold. SLV, for what it's worth, is silver, doing a similar move. From a technical standpoint, this is a breakout to the upside, a pullback, and if we're going to go patterns, then the next move should be higher. And these pivots down here should act as pretty good zones for stops. Yeah, that's it. That's good enough. Let's go to the bullish percent indexes. And see what they're telling us. The industrials moved back 4.55%. The NYA up 0.49%. Transports did not move. The NASDAQ up 0.72%. The SPX up 1.42%. The OEX tacked on a new X today and went up by 1.43%. And the NDX tacked on a new X, which is noted as a C because it's December. That's how the months get notated. Up 4.17%. So that's still pretty bullish. The industrials being the one that looks like a lagging market. So that could be the first sign. We'll watch the other ones and see what happens. Tomorrow is turnaround Tuesday. It just seems to, it tends to, we get a pullback on turnaround Tuesday if we've been up the day before, and then it's the other way around too. If you're down the day before or coming in like out of a weekend, then turnaround Tuesday isn't. It looks like, and I watch it just because I was told that happens, and I do see kind of a trend there over the years. So, not all the time. Nothing works all the time. So, let's look here. Just since we're here, the gold miners didn't move today, so just wondered if that's affecting the gold prices at all. What's energy doing just since we're here? Down and didn't move. So that's what I got. I hope it helps, and we will talk to you again for tomorrow's review. Take care.